Hello my friends, it's Kristine Vicente with Queen City Stamp Art, and I'm back again to share another fun project using the Evergreen Elegance bundle from Stampin' Up. This little bundle can be found in our annual Stampin' Up catalog, and we're going to be using it today to create a really fun card. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've got some scrap pieces here, and I'm going to cut a couple of different strips of trees using the border punch. And the way you do this is you punch and then you line up what you've punched with the little grid that's being shown, like the little visual that's shown on the side. Just like that. And then I'm going to do it again. I'm just going to put another scrap in here. And I'm going to start, you start with your cardstock position so that it's not past this little image. And it's up against the edge here. And then you slide it forward and you line the trees up with the little visual on the punch itself. That's how you get a nice even row of trees. And then I'm going to punch one more row. Oops. Okay, perfect. So now we have 3 rows of trees, which is what we need for the card. And then we're going to take our Granny Apple Green ink pad. I'm just going to empty this off into the garbage. Okay, now I got my silicone mat here, and we're going to take our Granny Apple Green ink pad, and we are going to layer these trees up on top of each other to create a little forest. So I'm going to take some adhesive and just add it to the back of the trees, and I'm going to offset them in a row. Just like that. Then I'm going to take my ink pad and I'm just going to kind of rub it onto the trees like this. And you can put as much color or as little color as you want. Sometimes this works a little bit better if you have a smaller ink pad like one of our little minis, but it still gives a really cool effect. So I'm just kind of doing direct to paper here with the ink pad and swiping it on to my trees like that. Then we're going to make the card. So that's the little technique for creating the forest. Now I'm going to pull the rest of my card elements in, and we're going to make the card. So we're going to start with a little base of Poppy Parade. And this is a normal A2 size card, so it's 8.5 by 5.5, and you score it at 4 1/4. And we're going to take our Poppy Parade ink pad, and I'm going to pull out one of the images, the tree image from the stamp set, and I'm going to use the tree image to stamp some trees as sort of a background. So I'm just going to add some trees there like that. So that's kind of tone on tone with the Poppy Parade. Oh, you know something? I think I'll use, I'm going to keep that out because I also need a sentiment. So for the sentiment, I'm going to use the Poppy Parade as well. And I'm just going to stamp that right here on this white panel. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the the smallest star image from the stamp set. And I'm going to use that with the Pool Party ink. And I'm going to add the little star a couple of times to the panel here. Just like that. And then we'll finish putting the card together. Alrighty. So we're going to start by layering, we're going to layer the trees onto the card base here like this, just by adding some adhesive to those. And I'm going to layer those up right here. Like that. And then we're going to use our scissors to trim off the extra because there's a little too much here. So I'm just going to use my scissors, and I'm also going to trim off the bottom so it's a little bit straighter and not quite so jaggedy looking from the front. And I'm just using the back of the panel as a guide. There we go. And now we have this cute little forest on the front of our card. And then this panel, we're going to pop up using dimensional adhesive, just to give it some extra interest. This is a very simple thing you can do to add interest to a card design without adding any other elements. Alrighty. And then, yeah, that's okay. And then we're just going to pop this up like that. Just center it on that card front, just like this. And then the crowning touch will be adding a little Wink of Stella to, I'm just going to color in the stars with a little bit of the shimmer from the Wink of Stella pen. And this just adds a tiny bit of sparkle to the finished card. But it's very, very cute. So this is actually a replica of a card that I posted on in my Facebook group earlier this month. And I just wanted to show you the fun technique for creating this little forest because I wondered how they did that, and I figured it out, and I wanted to share it with you. So that's how you create this card. Isn't that neat? So I hope you enjoyed the card for today, and I hope you enjoyed the fun technique. And this is just another idea for using the Evergreen Elegance bundle from Stampin' Up. Thanks so much for watching.